Hey guys, welcome back to A Gut Feeling. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. The other day I posted on Instagram, if anybody had some questions, they're totally anonymous and can be very personal because I'm not going to be sharing the person's name or anything or where they're from or anything like that. So I pulled 3 questions from that poll. And so today we're going to talk deep into these questions. And honestly, these are questions that clients would ask me. These are questions that I get from a book client. So whoever posted these questions, you're getting some free coaching online. But basically, the reason why I wanted to ask questions is because I want to really hear from you and know what's ailing you, know what symptoms you're dealing with or what emotions you're feeling. I'm able to shift my information and put out better information for you when I know what you guys really need. So keep sending me questions, keep engaging with me, keep, following and leaving comments so that I can better serve you and I can give you what you guys need. Before I dig into these questions though, I want you also to know if you're new here or if you've just come around or if you've been listening for a while but didn't really know about this stuff, I have a ton of freebies. I have a lot of resources, free guides, videos, informations, podcasts with so much information on gut health, hormones, skin, anxiety, and I want you to have it all because I know how valuable this information can be when you're struggling. So I'm going to go through a couple of my free offers here so that you guys are aware of where they are and you also, have access to them. All you have to do is click the link and it'll take you right there. Okay. So the first thing is very supportive, and this is where you can ask any question and engage with a like-minded community. It's all women, and it's all women who are struggling with digestive issues. So there's about 500 women in the group for now. We're growing it, we're building the community, and this is my Facebook group. If you're watching the YouTube, the link is right here below. If you're searching it, the group is called Beat the Bloat with JRW, not Jaclyn Renee Wellness spelled out, but just JRW. So it's facebook.com/groups. And then the rest of the number is right here. You can search the link there or just go right to Facebook and search Beat the Bloat. You cannot join if you're a male, sorry guys, but if you're a woman and you're struggling with bloat, that's a great place to be because there's a lot of lives every week and interaction so that you guys can get the information you need. And of course, you can ask any question there because it's a great open community where we all help each other. And I love community and support. So go ahead and join that group. There's always, good little freebies in there or discounts on supplements and stuff too as an added bonus. So click on that. My second resource is to join my email newsletter list. Inside, if you join, you get a free 3-minute video of how to beat the bloat. So it goes into like this quick descriptive video, 3 quick tips, 3-minute video of how changing how you're eating can help reduce bloat. Super easy and very easy to implement for any lifestyle, any person, and easy to watch or listen to because it's a quick video. So the link is posted here below. If you're watching the video, it will be in the show notes. And of course, if you follow me on Instagram at Jaclyn Renee Wellness, this link is in the bio too. The third thing is, and I keep saying if you're watching, the reason why I'm saying if you're watching is because all of my podcast episodes are recorded video. So I post them, they are posted to Empower Radio's YouTube channel. And then I also take them over to my YouTube channel. So here below is the link there to my YouTube channel. Every single podcast I've ever done with a video is on my YouTube, in conjunction with other videos that I've posted about seed cycling, hormonal balance, gut health, all sorts of other things. So that's a great resource for you guys, especially if you like YouTube, the accessibility of YouTube, quick, easy to jump on and just watch the video or listen to it if you pop it in the car. And all of my podcast episodes can be found on Spotify and iTunes too. So searchable in the link, just click, just search A Gut Feeling with Jaclyn Renee, and all the podcast episodes will go up. I mean, I think I'm around maybe 30 or 40 something episodes now, maybe more closer to 40. And they started with the basics, which is chewing more and being connected to your body, all the way up into how to deal with chronic anxiety. So there's a lot of resources there for you. So definitely check out all of those podcasts. And I would recommend listening in succession. Don't forget to click subscribe and leave a review, because that's helpful for me to bring you exactly what you need. And then, of course, this is very easy. All you have to do is go to my Instagram at Jaclyn Renee Wellness, and that's simple. All you have to do is go to my IGTV, and there's a ton of snippets, easy videos, quick tips, like at least 100 videos. So you can head over there, and that's another free resource for you. So that's 4 minutes of free resources for you guys. I gave you a ton of stuff. So feel free to do all of them or join one of them, because it's super helpful on your journey when you're feeling overwhelmed. You can get a lot of answers, for free, basically. And also, in case you're searching for an answer, then it might already be there for you. Not to mention, you're definitely connecting with community and support, which is helpful too. I always feel like community and support is there to heal you. Okay. So check those out. Don't forget, again, to give me any feedback or leave more questions, and I'll do another question Q&A next time on the podcast. So I know it can be really overwhelming when you say like, okay, today I've had enough. I'm beginning my healing journey, right? Not a diet, not like, oh, diet starts tomorrow, but actually saying like, okay, I'm going to start engaging in my healing, doing one thing at a time, really allowing myself to move through different phases. The first thing to understand is you cannot heal yourself by yourself, okay? And actually, this is very interesting. My coach just reminded me of this, and I have been seeing her, my Ayurveda practitioner, Meena Puri. I've been seeing her for probably 7 or 8 years, and she's been incredibly life-changing for me. And I saw her on Monday, and she said, "Oh my God, it's been so long since I've seen you." And I said, "I know, I'm a wreck." And, it's like, I feel like I might be hiding that I'm a wreck, because I'm a health coach and I'm a leader and in the community and I'm helping people. But everybody has their ups and downs in their healing journey. And I've had a lot of family stress and a lot going on in my life lately. And it was like, I just needed her. I really needed her. And she said, there's nothing wrong with needing people. And she said, I have 4 or 5 coaches running at one time. And she's supposed to be this amazing guru, right? But the thing is that the more you heal, the more you have to heal. And if you don't have support in that journey, who will you be? Like, where do I get to go to get my own support when I'm supporting so many other people? So if you're a healer listening right now, and you're feeling overwhelmed, where is your coach? Okay, because we all need coaches. Coaches need coaches. I love coaching coaches because it's great. We can navigate through business and life at the same time, which I think they are so fully connected, especially when you're running an online business. So I'm here for you, Diva. And if you need me, you know where to find me. So what I want to say about that is everybody's journey is so different. Everyone's journey requires bio-individuality. So whatever works for me and me working with Meena and, the people that I work with will probably not work for 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 different clients that I have, because we're all so different. And when I take these questions, when I talk about these questions, I'm going to give you guys different answers because it depends on the person. So when we talk about this, when we talk about getting answers to your questions, it's really about understanding the answer and then saying, well, how can I introduce this to me? Get in tune with your body and understand, will this work for me and how can I include it? So, for instance, I had a call from a client this morning, and he said, I know you've been helping me and we're removing sugar and we're doing all this, but then I went to this, gym, and this other nutritionist said, oh no, you can't eat red meat. Like, you have to take red meat out. You have to do this, you have to do that. And the thing is, first of all, he didn't pay him for his opinion. He just inserted it. So make sure to only take advice from professionals that you're paying, because that's who know you and take your health history in. The second thing about it is maybe he's okay on meat. Maybe he's not. So what I asked him was, how do you feel? And if you don't know, get connected with that and understand. Does meat bother you, or do you feel okay on it? And it's okay to be healing your gut and eating meat if it works for you. I have 50-50. I have 50% of clients who are vegan and healing. I have 50% of clients who eat meat and heal, but they all get there, right? All roads lead to Rome. It's just about how we tweak our journey along the way, specifically for your own health history. So keep that in mind when I'm answering these questions, okay? I want you guys to understand that not every answer is for you. Not everything is for you. So make sure to remember that when you're taking advice or reading a diet book or trying something new. Get in tune with your body and understand, does that work for you first? And then implement if you feel that it does. Okay, so the first question, does everyone get bloated, or am I just abnormal? First of all, you're not abnormal, whoever this is. And the answer is no. Everyone does not get bloated. It's actually not that normal to get bloated, but you're not abnormal. You're a super awesome person, whoever you are. It's just been normalized. I think bloating has been so normalized because of the modern American diet and leaky gut and candida and emotions and depression and all of these things that can contribute and cause bloating, that like for a while, and especially for any women experiencing PMS and stuff, where it's just like one of those things where we think, oh, it's just normal. I can't button my pants after I ate, or can't fit in these jeans because I feel bloated, or I feel the pressure, whatever it is. I think it's been normalized, but I don't think it's a normal thing we should be experiencing. Now, you guys know I spent like the majority of my life bloated, from as far back as I can remember as a kid up until at least my early 30s, right? So you're talking like a 30-year journey of trying to figure out why I was bloated all the time. And, you know, the big thing for you to understand, which I'm sure many other people are asking this question too, is this. You have to remember that it comes from many elements. It's not just the food that's making you bloated. It's nutrition, it's how you eat, it's stress, it's lifestyle, what we're exposed to. And then there's other elements too, emotions and energy. Like for instance, I had a client who was really stressed out in her job for a long time and experienced a lot of digestive discomfort. And then we worked through her leaving the company and starting another position, and all of a sudden the bloating and the pain was gone. So you can see how much energetically and emotionally can contribute to digestive issues and bloating. So there's so many reasons and why. There's so many whys and reasons why this comes into play when we have these digestive issues. So no one way works for one person. If you are experiencing daily bloat, it's definitely something to look into. Now, it can start with, let's go super, super simple. All right. If you're experiencing daily bloat, ask yourself, let's say these 3 questions. Am I eating too fast? Am I eating distracted, meaning like trying to get work done, checking my phone, watching YouTube, all of those things? Hey, are you guys eating and watching me on YouTube right now? Don't do that. I want you guys to eat in peace and chew your food really well. And then the third question is, am I stressed? Because when you're stressed, you're in the sympathetic nervous system. You're in fight or flight. And when you're in fight or flight, digestion shuts down. So of course, any food that you put in your mouth is basically your digestion isn't running. So it's just going to get stuck, cause fermentation. You won't absorb your nutrients. And then of course you're bloated, or you have gas, constipation, diarrhea, the list goes on and on. What happens from there? So first of all, if you are getting bloated every day, take a step back, chew your food, take your time, eat undistracted, and don't eat stressed. That's from the very first podcast that I ever recorded, which we didn't even do video recording then. So you have to search it on Spotify or iTunes. It's #1 and it's called Chew on This, which explains the digestive process. You can also find that easily, my 3-minute video, by joining my email newsletter. Inside that email newsletter, that 3-minute video pops up once you join, and all you have to do is watch it, and it will teach you the basic steps to beat the bloat. So very, very simple there. If the second part of that is a little more serious, okay, because bloating is like the first sign or symptom with digestive distress. So it's a little funny at first, or it's a little uncomfortable at first, but it can turn into a bigger chronic issue. It's the sign that your intestines are distressed, or that something is off with your digestive enzymes. Maybe your stomach acid isn't producing enough to break down your food, or you're experiencing something else going on. So it is worth exploring. If it's just daily bloat at this point and the chewing doesn't change, this is when it's time to reach out. Book a discovery call. The link is in all of my bios. It's here below. It's in my Instagram. It's on my website. Super easy to book that call. We can connect face to face, and we can just start to uncover with your health history what's actually going on, why this is happening, and start to make it all about a personalized approach for you. Because with many of my clients, it's not always how they eat, but what they eat. Opposite, what they eat, but how they eat, and what time period, and all of that stuff. So we start to become in tune with our body and get very intuitive, and things can change. And then we also look at emotions, obviously, because emotions really, really run our gut because of the brain-gut connection. Actually, side note, while I'm finishing up this question, I'm hosting a really awesome brain-gut connection online summit in January. I'm not promoting it yet. Nothing is up. I don't have a link. I think, no worries. My producer, I think, got worried. He was looking for a link, but no link yet. I just want to start creating buzz around it because I'm very excited for it. So any brain-gut connection questions you have, please comment them below. Please send them to me on Instagram, because I'm going to have 5 really dope women in wellness. Like, I'm talking triple times as awesome as me, like very cool. I'm just like excited that they even want to do an online interview with me, talking about fertility and thyroid and your relationship with food, from everything to stress and hormones and all of that stuff, specifically when it comes to the brain-gut connection. So be on the lookout for that. Definitely, stay connected, because and obviously that Facebook group is a great way to stay connected too, because I'm going to start talking about that soon. But that's what it's all about, the brain-gut connection when it comes to chewing. So getting bloated every day is not normal, but you're not abnormal. You're a star and you're lovely, and I want you to feel good. So try these steps first. Question number 2. This is major, okay? And this is a big deal. I see this a lot. Do reoccurring yeast infections have something to do with the gut? And the answer is absolutely. The reason why reoccurring yeast infections happen is typically when someone has a overgrowth of bacteria, otherwise known as candida, and this can be going on for a period of time. It's also transmittable through partners. It's not an STD, but it's just like a bacteria that can be transmittable. So even if the woman cures the yeast infection, but that overgrowth of bacteria is in her, and you're changing it back and forth to the partner, you can get irritated again, and it can happen again. I've had many clients with reoccurring yeast infections. I myself used to struggle with them. And once you clean up the gut, you address candida, you get rid of that bacteria overgrowth, those things never come back again. So you don't have to take, antibiotics or the diflucan or anything like that to get rid of them, because it can be really, really, that's probably one of the most uncomfortable things a woman can go through, honestly. What's really awesome that I have for my clients is a food sensitivity test, which will help us uncover what foods are causing inflammation. But the kicker is that it actually tests for candida too. So it's a great add-on to any program. It's very, very accurate. And when I see that candida is present in the food sensitivity test, we go right into a candida protocol, and most people get rid of it within like a month or 2 and never have a yeast infection again. If you haven't yet, you can go back and listen to, I do have a video of it, and it's on Spotify and iTunes. Watch Shanley's Healing Journey. So it's Shanleys, Shanley's Healing Journey. She had recurring ear infections and yeast infections. And when we cleared her for candida, those completely went away after she had been on many, many, many rounds of antibiotics steroids, all sorts of stuff. And she was able to clear that and feel really awesome. She's totally thriving. She never has them anymore. And if she does feel something come up, she knows what to do to take a step back. So definitely listen to her story. It's really amazing. If you're interested in getting that test, that food sensitivity test, or looking for candida overgrowth, or you know you're experiencing it, but you don't know what to do about it, and you want it to be done for good and move on, then you want to book that discovery call. Link is below, link is in my bio in Instagram. It's just a great call for us to connect. So definitely get on that call and we can get you. I don't want you to suffer like that anymore. It's just awful. I don't. Okay, question number 3. My gut is starting to heal. I'm on my gut healing journey. Amazing. Congrats. Happy for you. But I still have a lot of acne. In fact, it's even gotten worse. Will this heal? Now, this is a really great question, because the body has so many layers when it's healing. And the skin is one of the true signs of whether everything is healed or not. Now, I used to suffer and struggle even just last year and the year before with cystic acne on my face, to the point where it was so painful. It's like, I don't understand. My gut is healed or healing, and why am I still experiencing some of this stuff? So one of the main things to know about this is that things can often get worse before they get better. The reason they get worse before they get better is because your lymphatic system is trying to remove toxins out of your body. Now think about it, okay? I'll use myself as an instance, right? I had all sorts of digestive issues as a kid, a ton of hormonal issues as a teen, a lot of chronic anxiety, a lot of stress, poor nutrition, poor diet, poor lifestyle, basically until I was about like maybe 22. Then I started making changes, but even then they weren't like as close to as healthy of changes as I made now, okay? So it's 20 some years of my body getting rid of all those toxins. It's not going to take a week or a month. It's going to take at least 6 months to a year to really cycle through and heal. So the fact that it's getting worse actually is a sign that you're on the right path. It means that it's cycling through and it's coming out. So that's a really good sign. So stick with it, drink a ton of water. And then the second element is, are you vitamin deficient? So when anybody has gut issues, they usually are vitamin deficient because they're not absorbing their nutrients. And the reason they're not absorbing their nutrients is because of the stress in the gut. After they eat food, it's not able to absorb readily the way that it needs to with that distress. So yes, as you're healing your gut, you're working so hard on healing your gut, but you also want to heal your immune system. So you want to make sure you're taking things to support your immune system. A couple of my faves are zinc. Zinc is really good for skin, vitamin C, stuff like that is really helpful. Vitamin D, and you can get all those, supplements inside a program with me. We can work through clearing and healing your skin. Topically, you're definitely going to want to think about organic, fragrance-free products, nothing really harsh, very lightweight, organic, paraben-free, sulfate-free. These are the things that help get your skin in order. One of my favorite holistic facialists, she's out having a baby right now, but when she comes back, it's going to be awesome. You can follow her on Instagram. It's, what is her name? Skin by SC. And she's really amazing. And her name's Stephanie. She's one of my really good friends. And she talks a lot about natural products. It's just really important not to put more chemicals on your face, because if your lymph is trying to remove the toxins and you put more toxins in, it can be a vicious cycle. So yes, the answer is it will heal. It's just going to take you time, and you want to make sure you're using the right nutrients, the right supplements, the right products for you. And you know what? It takes a village. I have 4 or 5 different coaches that I see for different things, Chinese medicine for, my liver, and Ayurveda for my gut, and holistic skin for, all of my acne and stuff. And, sometimes we just need to see multiple people. So check around, do some information, or get some information on some good products. Make sure you're, drinking your water, and just focus on every day waking up and saying, I am healing. I'm healing. My skin is healing. And Stephanie would say, don't touch it because that is the worst thing to do. So I hope these answers have been helpful for you guys. If you have any more questions, please feel free to send them to me. I'll probably do another Q&A before the year is up. And I think I might do it live on Instagram too, which might be fun. So we'll do that too, just get in person. Don't forget, if you guys want to get hooked up and get inside a program or see what program will be right for you so you can begin your gut healing journey or your yeast infection healing journey or your acne healing journey, you're going to want to book that discovery call. I usually take discovery calls on Wednesday. If you can't find an appointment, just shoot me an email or send me a DM. And then, really right now, what I am focused on promoting is my 4-month mentorship program. It's right now I'm recording this, it's October. Okay. So by the time you might book a call and get in a program, November. Now think about it. Where will 4 months take you if you start now? November, December, January, February, we go right through the holidays, a lot of support, a lot of gut healing, totally not restrictive for the holidays. You can still enjoy it. But then by the time February comes around, you feel amazing. You feel whole. You feel comfortable in your own skin. And you're not shaking your head looking up on January 10th, like what the heck happened throughout these holidays, because I know they can be hard for a lot of people. So that 4-month gut makeover, I have 2 spots left. You can check out the whole program, jaclynreneewellness.com/4-month-gut-makeover. It's on my website, jaclynreneewellness.com, and you can click work with me and find out more. And if you're in person, if you're in Detroit on November 12th, I have an in-person event called Shift. It's with MB Menino. It's going to be absolutely incredible. You can go to jaclynreneewellness.com/shift to find out more. It's going to be life-changing, a lot of incredible breath work and alignment with values and support around that. So thank you guys so much for listening and for your questions. I'll see you next week. Bye.